Well, first day after free-ranging peacocks and the peachicks. They're peacocks now. So there's 4 in there. And I rounded them up because they hadn't jumped on a perch. And so it was sunsetting. So I had to go into that bush, which is quite steep actually. I mean, very steep. So there's some patches where it's just a fall and there's a lot of loose leaf, like at least a foot of it. So it was that was scary. I was like, what am I doing? So I went in there to get them. But they're all back, which is lovely. So the 4 that stayed there overnight. There's one up here. I was looking for her everywhere, hiding up there. There's one on the roof yelling, and Percival's there. So just fed them and opened the door so they can have their second attempt at free ranging. They're all good as a group, so they should all stick together. It's good she's on the roof yelling. Yes, there's the risk that they will get exposed to blackhead free ranging. They'll come to where the chickens were, and if one's carrying blackhead, they'll catch it. But the shed's got it, everything's got it. I just want them to be able to live a happy life. If they catch it, we medicate, and that's all you can do, right? Because you want them to live as well, right? All right, time for you guys to head out this morning. You now have peacock friends who you're gonna hang out with. I have to repair that door. Come on, darlings. Did you like all the new leaves? I threw lots of dried leaves. One that holds in hay a little bit more, but also, they poop so much. And I like to use the deep litter method. And then when we clean it out, that's going to go straight in my new veggie garden we're making, which will be helpful because these guys eat so much. And yesterday I listed 6 for sale, so you'll be seeing less of them coming up in the future. But Skunk has become a man, which means I have 5 men, too many men. So I'm selling off drakes and drake and duck pairs. No single ducks, and hope is that maybe someone buys. I lose 2 drakes, a couple of ducks, and still end up with a good ratio maybe. We'll see how it goes. Good morning! And my Peachick in the room is not quite ready to go out yet. He's calling to them. So it'd be good to have him free ranging around the house because I'm aware he doesn't really know he's a peacock. So I think during the day I may socialise him with them and we'll stagger it out there, because I've heard about this berserk peacock syndrome, or berserk mouse syndrome that can affect peacocks. So this is going to be loud. Something about the cold that makes me like puff. But so I've heard about berserk mouse syndrome, and I knew it affected llamas and stuff, where if you raise a male, they get too attached to female, to like people, then they'll fight you for dominance and it becomes a problem. Whoa! Evidently that affects peacocks as well, though I've seen 2 web links on it really. If you Google search it, you'll see the same content rehashed by 20 people, but really only 2 people have something unique to say about it, right? So it's not really like, I don't know how real or true that is, but it is good for him to know who his peeps are. All right, I think it's time to feed everyone honey. I'm wearing a fluffy thing because it's cold as shit, but that may be attracting some rooster anger. He never likes him wearing dresses, especially if it's got red on it. He nailed me yesterday. Right on the leg. So I'm just going to drop this off. He nailed me right on the leg yesterday. Whew, it's a mess. Chris is spending his time buying out buttons. Right, so this will need to be cleaned because there's a lot of poop in the garage. Because that's where they hang out. Oh. I can't remember what I was saying. That's fine. But that mouse syndrome. So yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can socialize him with the peacock staged over time before he even is healthy enough to leave. Okay, these guys are all just going full rapey this morning. Guys, wait for them to crouch and that they consent. Okay, big mound for them. Oh, ducks are coming in. Feed me. All right. So I go through 2 to 4 of these a day. It really depends on the day. So it ends up being maybe about $20 a feed a week. I'm hoping to get those costs down a bit. That's why we're going to start putting more deep litter in and then actually doing shit with it, like making a veggie patch, because some of this looking good. Ah, the dips are here. They ruin everything! There we go. Alright. Lots of food. And sorry for the headphones being in the way. Percival, which I thought it was unique calling him Percival. Totally not. The Peacock Forum, there's about 5 Percys and 5 Priscillas. I'm like, okay, well, everyone goes for that P name. So there's one of the Peachicks. That's one of the girls. If I can get it to focus on her. Bit better. You can tell because she's got the plain brown on her shoulders where the boys have stripes. They'll keep that striping. See his wings, that striping? That gets more and more accented in males as they get older. And females around this age, they don't have it. But my boys will look exactly like her. They keep like a very female pattern on it. I've heard that's the evolutionary advantage for sexually dimorphic creatures where there's a dominant male, is to look very female until they're ready not to look female. So once they're full grown. So I've noticed the boys and girls look very much the same, except for that shoulder pattern. And then when they get to about 2, we got him at 2 years old and he had this look. So I reckon the year plus molt, they'll start to get that full blue. He's got an amazing tail this year because he's 3 years old. So this is his second tail. The first one's always shit. Each one will get better than the rest, but that is a really good looking tail coming in. You can see all little eye spots. So before he didn't have many in his tail, and now there's so many. How are you, darling? You remember these ducks? Don, like, let's get Chef on. Okay. Well, he knows where he is. You can hear the neighbour's roosters going off, the fog's rolling in. Hi, Chi-Chi! Am I going to edit this video? No, I'm too lazy. I hope people don't mind that I never edit, but I kind of want something that's like screams authentic, like no bullshit sort of thing. Maybe one time I'll edit if that seems like it's apt, but I actually get pissed off with some of the YouTube overproduction stuff. I'm like, I'm watching it because I want to know what the person's authentic life is like. I don't want like Real Housewives of America overproduced bullshit. All bright. It is bright. Walking into the sunshine. And so I got to work today, so Chris will be keeping an eye on him. I say that he's easily distracted and he'll be busy researching how to do handyman shit. Not doing it though, researching. But the researching is important. It may lead to doing. But these guys, I've got the door open. And my hope is that they'll come out and come towards the house. And they may just run straight back into the bush. Come on, dears. Come on. But we'll see. Will it be round 2 or are they going to come to the house with the other peacocks?